Good morning, Maddy.
Morning, Rob.
Thank you for agreeing to do this recorded interview with us. Just really so we can share with our client base. You're actively looking for an opportunity at the moment. Could you just, formalities out of the way, could you just confirm your full name for me, please?
Yep, my name is Maddy Page-Dove.
Thank you. And Maddy, just a quick overview for the clients to begin with in terms of your previous experience and your career to date, so to speak, what you've been up to.
For the last 20 years, my background is in hospitality. I've worked for privately owned hotels, predominantly in the sales, as a sales manager, and then venturing into international hotel group as regional sales manager, taking me further afield.
Fantastic. And we've had a discussion, obviously, Maddy, about your open-mindedness with opportunities now. On one hand, it's fair to say that you are quite up for a similar opportunity to that you've had before.
Yes.
In that sector.
But I feel with my skills they can be adapted. Yes, my background is hospitality,
yeah.
But I'm sure there's a number of other opportunities that I can adapt my skills to.
Yeah, brilliant. So the bigger picture with other sectors and industries and being quite open-minded with that, Maddy, what would you say are your sort of key skills, strengths and the things that you really enjoy that an employer may be able to benefit from?
I mean, I feel my communication skills are very strong, building relationships with clients. The exhibition side is a big plus for me.
Mm-hmm.
Presentations, so from that side, organising familiarisation visits, so communicating with, in the past I've communicated with hotel teams and clients,
yeah.
To deliver what I've promised to them in the first place.
Fantastic, fantastic. And what would you say motivates you most, Maddy, in a role?
Really the success and being able to again deliver what I'm promising to the client. That's really key for me.
Yeah. Okay. And in terms of the type of organisation that you've obviously worked for quite a few different types of setups, but
yes.
What would be your preference now, would you say, in terms of the prospective employer that you might join next?
I think it's really keen that I feel the environment I'm working in, I'm very keen to find the right sort of environment. As I say, I've worked for smaller companies and larger companies and part of a team, so it's just important to find the right environment for me.
Brilliant, okay. And how would you best say Maddy can make a difference to an employer? What would they get with you if they took you on board?
They would get, I mean, what you see is what you get from me, but I'm very passionate about what I do. I'll give 150%, and as I say, it's important for me to deliver what I promise, and I feel I also have an input. If I'm part of a team, I can also bring the goodness out of other team members too.
Fantastic. And you've had management responsibility, direct reports and things as well, team management.
Yeah, I have. And in particular my exhibition role was where I had to coordinate a whole team and ensure that we were all representing the same company on the stand.
Fantastic. And in terms of sort of key achievements, Maddy, if you were just to sort of off the top of your head, list maybe one or two major achievements in your time, what would they sort of standout achievements be, would you say?
My monetary one would be with my recent role where I increased my portfolio of accounts by 131% in a year. My other one really for me personally was when I was asked to represent the English Riviera and go to the USA and present to a number of travel agents over a 6-day period. And that was to get kind of an American market to come across to the English Riviera. So personally that was a good success for me. And we found we had a lot of business from that.
Wonderful, okay. And you're very passionate about the Southwest area, Maddy. I know that you talked about your desire to sort of remain as a bit of an ambassador for this neck of the woods and all the rest of it. Yeah. You reside in the South Devon area.
Yes, I do.
So would it be fair to say that for a more regional kind of sales role, you would be happy to sort of cover the wider Southwest region?
Yes, of course. Yeah, and there's so much to explore, but yes, I would expect to travel further afield.
Fantastic. And relocation, I know we said may not be sort of top of your list, but for the right opportunity, you wouldn't rule that out either?
No, I wouldn't rule that out. Again, it's important, if the right opportunity came my way, then I'd certainly look at that.
Fantastic, that's brilliant. Okay, and just for the record, to finish off, Maddy, your availability at the moment, obviously we're just coming up to the sort of crazy Christmas time at the moment, aren't we? What would you say in terms of A, sort of availability for maybe interviews if any of our clients would like to meet with you, and B, a potential appointment? How in terms of your commitments at the moment, what would that look like?
Well, I'm available currently. I am helping a couple of people out at the moment on a very temporary freelance basis, but I am available as of now. Yeah,
fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, so you'd be delighted to hear from anyone that we're in touch with that might be interested in.
Yes,
Brilliant.
Please.
Okay, superb. Well, Maddy, thanks ever so much for doing that, and we will share this with companies we've discussed with your CV, and obviously let you know if anything comes up.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Maddy.